Hello, my friends, and happy weekend. It is Saturday morning, and we have an incredibly busy weekend, and I want to bring you along with me for that. So, what's going on? Today is Saturday. We are this morning heading out to church. I have my tea. Not going to worry about breakfast. We just don't have time for that. We decided to take the extra sleep this morning instead of eating breakfast. Actually, there's yogurt in there. I could grab some, but honestly, I'm not hungry. Thursday was not a great eating day for me. I ate my face off and I don't know why. Let's go sit down. Let's go chat. I'm not really sure why I ate my face off. I just know I did, and it was ugly. And yeah, I mean, looking back, it probably wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it was bad enough, and I just feel like crap. Yesterday I got it more, I reined it in a little bit, but not as good as I should have. So yeah, I just feel like I need to detox. And I'm breaking my rule and having tea before my electrolyte water. But I just needed this morning, and I'm going to take my electrolyte water with. So what are we doing this weekend? Well, first of all, the video that's coming out tomorrow for Vlogmas on Sunday, but you're not seeing this till Monday, so you know what, just forget it. Anyway, I gotta gather my thoughts. Okay, so this morning we need to leave here by 8:15 to get over to the church by 8:30. It is the day that we distribute the Christmas baskets and gifts. If you remember, we did that for Thanksgiving. Because of COVID and everything, most people pick up now, but we have about 18 that need to be delivered. They're either people without vehicles or means to get to the church, or senior citizens who cannot get there or who cannot lift the boxes or whatever. So Doug and I are on the delivery team this morning. So we will be delivering boxes of food and bags of gifts to people. That'll be fun. It always is. I just love doing that. So that's this morning. And then we have to drive over to, it's called the Cherry Hill Mall. It's like the furthest mall from us, like in the area. It is probably about, well, hopefully we'll be there early, but it's probably about 30 minutes, 35. I have to pick up something I ordered. Adam won't watch this, and yeah, a pair of boots for Adam over at DSW. And I have to run into the mall and get a gift card at Abercrombie and Fitch. It's the only store around here, so, and my niece wants a gift card. So we're going to knock that off the list this morning. Then we're going to come home, and I need to work on some crafts for gifts. My niece wanted me to make a couple shirts for Maddie and Maddie's dad. So they're all designed. I just need to cut them and make them. What else? There was something else we had to do this afternoon. Oh, we have to go do grave blankets this afternoon at the cemetery. And then we have dinner reservations at 6 o'clock with our besties, and then a show at 8 o'clock. Then tomorrow we are supposed to go into Philly and do all the Christmassy things in Philly. There's a Christmas market. There's two Christmas markets. One is in Love Park. It's really awesome. It's more of a German-based theme. Then there's one in Dilworth Plaza that's called Made in America. Then we'll see the light show at Macy's and probably the light show at Comcast if we decide to do that. Maybe the Dickens Village. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. And then that should be it for our weekend. And then boom, Monday's back. And I'm working every day next week. But I only have Jack most of the week. I think I only have Bo one day, possibly two. So pretty easy week as far as my work is concerned. Doug works 4 days. He's off on Friday, and that starts his vacation until after the new year. Andrew works, well, he's not working because of COVID, but he goes back on Wednesday. He's allowed back. So he'll just be there Wednesday and Thursday. Then Friday, him and Ann are going up to, and just in case Andrew watches, I'm not going to say. It's Ann's Christmas gift to Andrew. They're going somewhere Friday. And then Ann will go to Connecticut and go home, and Andrew will come here. So, yeah, it should be we'll see. We'll see. We got a lot to do. My shopping is done except for the 2 things I have to pick up today, and I'm waiting for some Amazon stuff. And everything's wrapped that I have, so I feel like really good on that. I haven't baked a whole lot just because it's kind of low on the totem pole. The longer it's not here, I won't eat it. I do have to make Pizzelle batter. I was kind of waiting for the girls to bump up some egg production because it takes a dozen eggs. And I'll make the batter, and Doug will sit and make all the pizzelles. So we have to do that because that's one of his favorites. I don't know when we'll do that. I'm not sure because next week is busy. Doug has choir rehearsal Monday night. We have soup. I have a nail appointment, soup and scripture, and Doug has choir. And then Tuesday night, we have a caroling thing to go to. It'll be very short, so that's probably the night we'll do the cookies. Then Wednesday, we're probably going to have to run back over to South House, back over to Philly to Andrew, because I want to drop off Ann's Christmas and birthday gifts. Did I mention her birthday's on Christmas Day? So I want to drop off her Christmas and birthday gifts. We'll probably take those over Wednesday night. Then Thursday night, Doug has choir. So I might end up making the pizzelles all by myself, and that's fine. He likes to sit there and work the machine, and truthfully, I don't, so it works out really well. But I will have Adam home. Adam came home yesterday, Friday, so he'll be here. I have an Azure order to pick up next week, so I just need to make a list. I need to stick to it. I need to not get off track. But I've talked long enough. This was crazy. So I'm going to go finish off my tea and light a fire under Doug because we got to get going. So these are all the gifts packaged up. They're all wrapped and everything inside. We don't just give them a bunch of stuff in a black bag. These ones have already been, oh no, these are like all the little gift cards and stuff in the little bags, but they go all the way around the hall. And then all the food boxes, just like Thanksgiving when I showed you. All the food boxes, the produce boxes, the ham, and the dairy are outside. So it's a Okay, so instead of staying,
at the light,
we were going to be staying
at the next stop sign, turn left.
At the church to do the pickups, but they needed some delivery people, and we have a van. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we thought we were going to be doing. Then it changed. Now it's back to delivering. We have 3 deliveries. The first one was literally a 1/10 of a mile from the church. So, got that one done. We're on to the second one.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Bridgeton Pike.
And then we just have one more, and that's it. We'll go back to the church and check in, and we'll probably be done already. So, easy peasy. Hopefully it continues to go easy peasy. We are all done delivering. Oh, I love doing it. I do. But it weighs heavy on my heart sometimes. It really does. This last house was a senior, and you could tell she just wanted somebody to talk to. So we stood there and talked for a little bit, and she gave us a big hug, and it was sweet. So now we are heading back to the church. I have to drop off a few things there, just make sure everything is good. And then we are going to head up to pick up the boots and the gift card. Just talked to Andrew. He said he feels fine, perfect. So that's awesome. And Ann is out shopping, so she's fine. She just had the stomach bug. She tested negative for COVID. But she feels all better, so that's good. what I was gonna say. So, yeah, heading back, and I'm actually hungry. I didn't think I was gonna be hungry, but I am. Doug said he's hungry too, so I don't know. We might grab something, we might not. We'll see. So we got back to the church, and there was one more to be delivered, but we can't get a hold of the people by phone, so I'm just hoping. We don't like to leave it, especially this. It's a very big, it's a bigger family with a big bag of gifts. So I think if they're not there, we're just, and if the area doesn't look safe enough to leave the packages, I think we're just going to take them back with us and maybe try again on our way back from picking up the other stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. So, see what this guy wants to do. We're going out to dinner, so I don't want to, like, have a big meal. What? Yeah, I don't want to have a big lunch, and it's starting to get a little bit late now. It is 10:30, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. We stopped at a local store. They have live stuff outside, and this cute little Christmas store to get grave blankets. So I thought I'd show you it. That last delivery was an adventure. The person lived in a mobile home park, and the address she gave was for the entire mobile home park. And the house number she gave was her mailbox number, not her mobile home number or her anything. I cannot believe we found it. I said God was on our side. He was watching over us, making sure we found this. We were just driving around, and her name happened to be on the side. And I think, what's wrong, hon?
I didn't realize it was nice there.
Oh, so yes, God was on our side with that one. So we are completely delivered. Now we are heading up to pick up those other things that we need to pick up. But I think we're going to stop and get a bite to eat because we are both a little hungry. Doug wanted to stop and get a wake-up wrap at Dunkin'. Honestly, they're 5 points, and it's not going to do it for me. I'm not spending 5 points on something that's like 2 bites and not filling and not really good. So we'll figure something out. So you saw a picture of my breakfast. We had the Western omelet skillet. I ate all the eggs and about half of all the other stuff that was in there. And while we were sitting there, we got a phone call from our besties who were going out to dinner and the show with tonight, and Jeff has food poisoning. They think that's what it is. They don't think they think it's food poisoning. So we're definitely not going to dinner. We're canceling those reservations, and he's going to try to go to the show. He's went back to bed. He feels much better. He got sick twice, but he feels much better. So hopefully by 8 o'clock tonight, he'll feel even better, and we'll be able to make the show. If they can't make the show, I'll find somebody else to use their tickets. Then we ran up to pick up the other stuff. Oh my gosh, now I know why I shop online. It is nuts out here. And I know it's the weekend before Christmas, and that's the way it should be, but people are just rude. The way they drive, the way they act, they're rude. Everybody's in a hurry, but you know what? Be nice. Just wait your turn. Wait your turn. And people don't know how to use a four-way stop. We've learned that. But right now we picked up Adam's boots. We have to run get the gift card, but we stopped at Trader Joe's because I have to use the ladies' room, and I don't know. There might be something in here I need. So we are finally home. Oh my gosh. The line at Abercrombie & Fitch was like 50 people long to get the gift card, but it moved really quick. I got it. The mall was insane, but I think that makes me officially done. We stopped at Trader Joe's. I told you that, so I thought I'd show you my little Trader Joe's haul. Before Doug comes back, I'll start with this. For his stocking, I got him the organic dark chocolate truffle bar and also the dark chocolate coffee buzz bar. I probably should have picked 2 up because Adam just made a face. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Sorry, it's for Doug's stocking. Okay, so that's for Doug. I saw this, you know, Trader Joe's is famous for their seasonings and stuff. So I saw, I'm sorry, I should have bought you one.
It's okay.
He'll share it with you.
Yeah, no.
Salmon rub. You know, we love salmon. It's brown sugar, smoked paprika, kosher salt, black pepper, rice concentrate, dried thyme. 0 calories. So I'm excited to try this. Maybe that blackened salmon that we're supposed to have Tuesday is going to be this instead. Kidney beans, because chili's on the menu. Bananas, because we're out. Then I finally found this. I have been looking for this and nobody ever has it. The dill chopped salad kit. I know, it sounds delicious, doesn't it? Dill chopped salad. Adam's like, okay. So I'm excited about that. Then apples, because we're out. And the tea tree tingle that I love so much. This is the only shampoo and conditioner I use, and now it is the only body wash we will use. Good, clean ingredients, nothing bad. So that's all we use now. And then this is my most exciting thing. I was beyond excited to find this. The mini peppermint meringues. I know I can get them other places, but why I get them at Trader Joe's is because of the ingredients. I know Big Lots has them because I was looking at them the other day, but the ones at Big Lots, corn syrup and just a bunch of other stuff and artificial flavor and artificial color, red dye 40. This is so good. Cane sugar, egg whites, crushed peppermint oil. For color, red cabbage extract, purple carrot juice. Yeah. 11 of them are 80 calories. So that makes them like little less than 8 calories each. Fantastic little treat. I am so stinking excited. And yes, you can tell they're open because we already tried them. And I mean, you can tell they're definitely naturally colored because I don't know if you can see that on camera. They're almost more of a purple than a red. They don't have that bright red like my shirt of a fake dye. So that was my absolute favorite find today at Trader Joe's. And I could kick myself for not buying more. So we may have to go back and get a couple more because they are so delicious and great ingredients. So skip all those other ones and go for these. So that's all we bought at Trader Joe's. So that's it. We've had a big change of plans. Jeff and Krista will not be going to the show tonight because Jeff is still sick. So we're trying to figure out, Adam does not want to go. Womp womp. So now Krista and her mom may be going. So that's good. Hopefully Krista doesn't get sick. And I'm going to have them sit in front of me and Doug so they're not breathing on us. Because we actually have a little balcony box. It's a little 4-person balcony box. I'm so excited. So anyway, I will take you on our next adventure. As a mom and a woman who likes to wrap pretty things, this is a little bit painful, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the car again. We are heading to the cemetery to put the grave blankets on. It's starting to get a little dark and I don't like to be in the cemetery at dark, so we're gonna get these on there and hightail it out of there. Yes, I know. My mother always used to say, they're not the people you need to worry about.
It's the live ones you gotta
It's the live ones you gotta worry about. But yeah, it's still, I don't like to be here in the dark. So here are Mom and Dad. And this is my grandmom and grandpa. That's my mom's mom and dad. My dad's mom and dad are buried somewhere else. It's odd, all the grass is dead. It's Joyza grass, except this one big patch right between them. We have to come out here, and this is my dad's military plaque. And we come out here with the axe, and we go around it and like really clean it out good, but we need to get that done. So we're gonna put down the grave blankets, go visit my sister, and hightail it out. And here is my sister, just to show you in relation to my parents. She's pretty close. And Okay, I'm really not hungry for dinner, but I'm afraid if I don't eat something, I'll be really hungry later. So we heated up some leftover Maryland crab soup from the other night, and there's some stuffed mushrooms. I doubt I'll eat any of those. They'll be for Doug. I'm just gonna have my soup. Oh, this is 1 point's worth of soup. Okay, we finally found a parking spot about, oh, I don't know, a mile away from the theater. I know, it's not that bad. Of course, I probably should have dressed warmer, but I didn't. So, I told you we had the 2 extra tickets. We got rid of 1. My sister's coming with us. Her husband has COVID, so he's not coming. And she wants to get out of the house because he's a, and I quote, total crank-ass. So, yeah. I mean, she's taking care of him, don't get me wrong. But, you know, men, sick. So, yeah, so she's coming with us. She's meeting us here. So we are very excited. I will try to take a picture or 2. If I can, we'll see. And I will definitely try to show you our seats because they're so stinking cool. So that is it. I will be back later. It's open. Oh, I wish I had time because this is one of my absolute favorite antique stores, Uptown Antiques. Oh my gosh, it is so awesome. It's huge. So we were supposed to go out to dinner here. I'll show you. Hold on.
That's the movie theater I grew up with. Wow.
All the shops are open tonight, of course, for Christmas. We were supposed to go right across the street. Oh, you can't see it. It's called Sweet Lula's, but you know, it happens. Looking forward to our January date night.
Olives is here. I told you you were here. Oh yeah, I just saw him. Did you?
Good Sunday morning, my friends. It is Sunday, very early in the morning. It is 7:15. We are off to church. We are hoping to head over to Philadelphia today, so we wanted to get to church early so we can get home, get ready to go, and get over to Philly early because I'd really like to be home by like dinner time-ish, just because tomorrow's work day. I've got a lot to do. You saw Adam and I were wrapping yesterday, and I still have all the wrap out on the dining room table. It is everywhere. I only did that, I figured, in case anything came in the mail or in the UPS or Amazon today, or if we bought anything over in the city, I could just wrap it the minute I got home and be done with it. But I need to get that big mess cleaned up, and just, I don't know, maybe I'll make a batch of cookies today. Adam and Doug and I were discussing, here's Adam. We're discussing what kind of cookies we want this Christmas. And I think we're going to try a couple new ones and maybe retire some old favorites just for this year. You know, I've talked before, and I have the recipe on my channel for the white chip orange cream cookies that are Doug's absolute favorite. I've made them semi-recently. I don't remember what it was for, if it was for like to take to someone or if it was for a just the babies wanted to bake and that's what I made, or maybe it was a peace offering. I don't remember. But Doug said not to make them this Christmas, just give them a break for this year and do something else. So I think, well, we definitely are doing Pizzelles, and Adam wants a soft sugar cookie. So I gotta figure out exactly what he means by that. I have not asked Andrew what he wants. Everybody gets to pick a cookie. And I really want spritz cookies. Now, everybody calls them something different. Butter cookies is what Jay over at the Average Jay called them in his cookie swap. Some people call them spritz cookies. Some people call them Christmas cookies. That's what my family always called them, was Christmas cookies. You know, when you use the cookie gun, the cookie press. So some people call them press cookies. So that's what I'm picking for my cookie this year. My recipe makes 216 cookies. Way too many. So I am going to halve my recipe. And I don't know, we'll see what else we decide. I want to make definitely some cookies from the cookie collab that went up on Saturday, because there are some good looking cookies. Definitely, I will probably make all of them throughout the year, but definitely for Christmas, I think I want to do Sandy's butter pecan cookies. They look really good, and I love anything butter pecan, so we will see. But we are at, I don't know if you can see, we are at church. So we are going to say goodbye for now, and I'll be back when we figure out what we are doing with our day. Okay, we are home from church, and we are just having a simple breakfast of cereal because we want to get changed and get out of here over into the city. So what I do is I have about a half a cup of granola in here, and then I fill the rest of the bowl with Kamut Puffs. It gives me the taste of the granola and the crunch of the granola, but the Kamut Puffs extend it a bit because the granola is high in points. So that is my breakfast this morning. Once again, on the road again. We are home from church. We are changed. We have eaten. We have dropped Aria off at my brother's. That's what we were just doing. And now we are heading over to Collingswood, New Jersey. Is that where we're going?
Yes.
Okay. Collingswood, New Jersey, to catch the Patco high speed line into Philly. It's the easiest way. This way we don't have to worry about driving and parking in the city, because parking will be a whole lot more expensive than the tickets for the train. So that is what we are doing, and next stop is Philadelphia. Okay, we are here. The only sad thing is that Andrew and Ann are not with us. You know, I told you that Andrew has COVID. He is now testing negative because it's been, today's day 7, I think, for him. But now he has what Ann had in the stomach department. So he's not as sick as she was, but he's not chancing being outside with that. So we totally miss him and really wish he was here. And, you know, so now before we go do all of the stuff, the Christmas stuff, we are heading down to Holt's Cigar Bar. Yes, Adam has to get a gift card for a Christmas gift for someone. So we're going to do that, and then we are going to hit, oh, I don't know if you can see it. There's Billy Penn up there. Independence Hall. That is where the Made in America market is. And the other market is in Love Park. So we'll take you along. So we are a little bit early. Everything is now just opening up. We were really hoping to make the 10 o'clock show, but we knew we wouldn't. We couldn't believe we made the 10:10 train. So anyway, we are just hanging out, waiting for things to open, and then we are going to head over to Macy's for the 12 o'clock light show. I will be able to film some of the light show, but unfortunately I can't have the narration and music that goes along with the light show, because last time I tried to do that I got copyright infringement. So I will have to just show you some of the light show and put my own music to it. So just know that whatever's showing, I see it. Just know that whatever's showing on the screen at the time of the light show, the music is matching it. Like when it's the Rudolph story, it's Rudolph. When it's the Nutcracker, it's the Nutcracker. I'm just gonna have general music playing because I don't want to get in trouble.
I have to go out. They're right there.
So it does open at 11, and it is 11, but not everybody's open yet. But we're just killing time until we're gonna walk over Macy's. So we'll probably walk back through here on our way back to the train anyway. They also have an ice rink. It is closed to the public today for a special event, says the sign. Oh, we know who would love this glass art. Look at those owls, Miss Kim. This is where the show takes place. We like to come up on the second floor, and we don't have to crane our necks to see it.
the Nutcracker very much because he could crack nuts between his teeth. The Nutcracker and Marie followed the snowflakes through the forest. Last they came to the land of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
So every year it's tradition that Andrew gets the mug of the year from the Christmas Village. And since he's not here, we got one for him. And what do you have in your mug, Adam?
Irish coffee.
What is Irish coffee, Adam?
Coffee with whiskey.
Coffee with whiskey.
As it should be.
Keeping the boy warm. There's the 2-layer carousel. So we got a treat. Adam got a peanut butter cannoli. Doug got a chocolate hazelnut cannoli. I got a traditional. I took one bite. I'm going to take one more. Then Adam's going to finish it off for me. Right? Or this guy. There is the iconic Love statue in Philly. If you've ever seen that, most people have. People are so surprised at how tiny it is. So now we are in the Christmas Village. This is like the German Christmas Village. Much more crowded than the other.
They have like performances there.
Okay, this is really cool. It's called Tuck-Ins, Inside Out S'mores. They are big marshmallows. Let me see if I can show you somebody's. And inside it is the graham cracker and the chocolate. And you roast it over these roasting stations and then eat it. Really cool. Okay, we are done. We had a very good time. Didn't really buy much. Irish coffee, cannoli. Can you see a theme here? Food. And I will say, I was great with the cannoli. Took 2 bites, passed it on. Doug bought a Christmas gift over there. Who's it for? Who's it for? Who's it for, Adam?
Don't know. That's from Santa. I have no idea. I'm too busy learning Polish. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's too busy working on Duolingo. So, anyway, we are just waiting for the train. We are down underground in the Patco station. We are at, the signs. Yeah, we're at platform 9 3/4. If you know, you know. We are at 12th and 13th and Locust. The train should be here at 1:44. I don't think we've ever gotten home this early, but we did everything we wanted to do. And now...
Oh, we won't be home
Well, we're not going to be home. left the city. I need to go to Whole Foods because we were right up there yesterday and I forgot. I need food coloring for some Christmas cookies and I want to use natural food coloring. I don't want anything with artificial dyes, and Whole Foods has it. It's like plant-based, like the red's made with beetroot powder and stuff like that. So I want that because it's bad enough we're going to be consuming all that sugar. I don't want to consume all the other stuff too.
I do.
You want to consume artificial dyes?
I consume worse at Patriot, so...
I'm not saying we don't consume this stuff because we do, but when I can avoid it, we do. So I'm going to go see if they have the whole 365 food coloring at Whole Foods, and then we're going to hit Bonefish Grill for lunch, and then I won't have to cook dinner, which we knew we were going to be out today for a meal. So we'll do Bonefish for lunch, and then if anybody's hungry, they can just pick on some cheese or something tonight. So that's the plan. We'll definitely take you along with us. Back on the train. Not that you can see stuff flying by. We're still underground. Boy, this came in handy today. This is one of the things that was in that basket that Doug won at work. It is a rechargeable hand warmer. We were passing it around. I had it the most, of course, because I'm the one that's always cold. Adam was walking around with his coat unzipped and no gloves on. And a baseball hat. I'm dressed for like the Arctic Circle, as is.
Yeah, I am too, yeah.
But he wasn't cold at all. I froze the whole time, so. Anyway, so I will try to show you some sights from the train. They gave me rice instead, but they just brought out the potatoes. Doug has a rainbow trout. Adam has, apparently it's very, very good, Bang Bang shrimp tacos. So tried 2 Whole Foods and they were both out of food coloring. I called Sprouts and they said they had it. We shall see. Okay, we had to pass right by here to go home, and I need butter since...
We didn't have to.
Well, we didn't have to. It was close. And I need butter because the Rumianos I ordered a whole case of it, and once again, it did not ship because everybody now gets the Rumianos from Azure, and it's always sold out. And this time of year, of course. So running in here to grab butter. I came in Costco for butter. I'm seeing sweatshirts and pants and flannels and everything but butter. Came in for butter. It was $225 butter. Oh my gosh. But on the plus side, you guys will get to see a haul on Friday when I do my menu plan. So you'll get a haul. Okay, friends, we are home. We've got Christmas Story on in the background, and we are going to do some baking. We are all in our cozy PJs. There's Adam in his cozy PJs and his little man bun. He's emptying the dishwasher for me. I'm in my crazy PJs, and we're gonna bake. I'm not sure yet what we're gonna bake. We're still putting some groceries away. You'll see my Costco haul and my Sprouts haul on Friday with my menu plan. The clothes we bought, the pants are too big for Adam, but they don't have anything smaller.
I got a belt. It's fine.
They're not horrible, so he's going to keep them. They look really nice on him. My sweatshirts that I bought, the one's a little bit big. I am not taking it back. It is a sweatshirt. It is meant, I want it to be a little bit baggy over leggings because I don't like it tight on my butt. So it's going to be fine. It's a sweatshirt. It's not a prom gown or wedding gown. So anyway, we're going to get this counter cleaned off because it's a little bit of a hot mess. And then we're going to start baking. Not sure yet what we're going to bake. We're going to discuss that right now. Okay, we decided to make our, whatever you want to call them, butter cookies. That's what Jay at the Average Jay calls them. Spritz cookies, that's what we usually call them, and I think Edie calls them. Kim calls them Spritz cookies. Christmas cookies is what apparently my grandmom called them. We're having this recipe though. Now, I know you've seen everybody make these, so I am not doing a cook with me, but maybe I'll leave it running and show you or just tell you what we do. So the original recipe, I'll put it right here. I am having it, so I'm going to use half a pound of butter. Now, I decided, can you mute that?
Yeah.
I decided that because butter is a key ingredient in these cookies, I am going to use my good organic grass-fed butter. Normally when I'm baking for Christmas, I just used regular butter that I get at Aldi or ShopRite or wherever. But the grass-fed organic butter, the Rumianos that I get from Azure or the, what's it called? Kerrygold.
That's good.
They just taste so much better. And I figure since butter is such a key ingredient in these cookies, I'm using the good stuff. Just want to see if I can taste the difference. Same with sugar. I'm using, my good, well, I always use the organic cane sugar. That's all we use. Good, organic, all-purpose flour, and my homegrown eggs. So I don't know. We'll see if it makes a difference in the taste. I think it will. So that's what we're doing. We're going to cream a half a pound of butter right now. And we're going to add a half a cup of sugar into it because we're having the recipe. Then we're going to add in vanilla. We're going to add in an egg. And we're going to mix it well. Then we're going to add in our 3 cups of flour and a quarter teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to let the camera run with some music probably and speed it up. So here we go. Okay, so we have our dough. It's really a nice consistency. I took a little bit out because I want to color this green to make Christmas trees. I'm pretty sure I have a Christmas tree. I have the OXO Good Grips one. Yes, we do have a tree. So I am going to use this. This is all natural food coloring. There is no artificial dyes in it at all. It is colored with vegetable juices. So the colors probably aren't going to be as vibrant as you're used to. I don't know. Maybe they will be. Let's see.
It looks pretty dark.
It looks pretty dark. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to glove up and we're going to mix this with our hands. And Adam's going to add in more.
Yep.
Because that's, looks like that, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tell me when to stop.
Do a good, okay, let's try that. We eventually got smart and we put it back in the mixer and let the mixer mix the dye in. So much better. Wow. Okay, another thing is we're not starting with very white dough for two reasons. Number one, I used organic grass-fed butter. It's very, very yellow because it is grass-fed. Go for it, Adam. And I used my chicken eggs, which the yolks are not...
More?
That's good right now. The yolks are not very pale. They are bright orange. So we're starting out with a dough that's a little bit darker, a little bit more yellow. Okay, I'm going to keep working this in until we get the color that we want. Okay, that's as green as it's going to get. We use like half a bottle. So definitely not as vibrant or as, I don't know, dye-y as the artificial, but that's okay. It is what it is, and we'll throw some sugar on there too, some green sugar. Excuse me. So now we are going to get the cookie press ready and get started on the Christmas tree ones. Then we're going to color a little bit of this red and make some poinsettias. Then we'll leave the rest white and figure it out. Okay, we are ready to go. We've got our tree in there. So we just put this down, press down, pull up, press down, pull up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, I will say, I think my favorite cookie press was my mother's, and I don't know what happened to it. It was like the old-fashioned copper crank kind. I'm not sure where it ended up. Then my other favorite cookie press was one that I had when we were first married. It was the cookie shooter, I think it was called. And let me tell you, I look for one every time I'm at a thrift store. It was electric. It was so freaking cool. I loved it. You can put these pretty close together because while they puff up, they don't spread much. I've got looky-loos here. Okay, there we go. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top of them, and we're going to pop them in a 375-degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, now all of the green trees are done. Now Adam is working on red so we can make some poinsettias. Now, honestly, it's really called a buttercup. Actually, there's a daisy too, Adam. Which one do you think? The buttercup?
Daisy looks more like a Pizzelle to me.
A Pizzelle?
Whatever.
A poinsettia?
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay, you want to do daisy? Or buttercup? We always did the buttercup, but we can do the daisy.
It does, and it's not up to me. It's a group decision. This is a democracy.
We'll figure it out. He's going to be a while. Okay, we are moving on to the little poinsettia type flour cookies. You can see this is not like a vibrant red like my shirt because there is no red dye 40. It is beetroot powder. But it'll work. We're going to throw a little bit of sugar on there. And this was in the bottom of the press. So why waste it? Adam will eat it.
I'll eat anything.
Adam will eat anything.
Or I will.
Somebody will eat it. So this, we only have one tube of the red. I probably shouldn't have these because I do need to give some away. Stacy already asked me if I would make a cookie tray up for her to serve to her. She's having a few people over on Friday, and she asked me if I would provide a cookie tray for her guests, and of course I will because I'm Aunt Joni, and that's what Aunt Joni does, right? Right. So we are going to get this one in the oven. The first tray did cook for 12 minutes, and they were perfect. So we're going to throw these in, and then I think Adam wants to do the rest of the dot in blue.
Yeah, blue.
Because he wants to do blue snowflakes. So I guess we're not keeping any of this white. I'm sure we're going to end up making another batch. Okay, next up, blue snowflakes courtesy of Doug.
Yep. I agree. Turn it around. Turn it upside down.
Okay, something's not working.
Yeah, okay, something's not working, people. That would be Doug's not working.
Oh, come on.
Let me try.
That's just bad luck.
Hold it down, push it down, lift it up.
That's what I did.
Push it down, lift it up. There you go.
Just wasn't loaded right.
Okay, now we're cooking with fire. Okay, the Christmas cookies, spritz cookies, whatever you want to call them, are all done. We did some wreaths, we did some teddy bears, snowflakes, fleur-de-lis, flowers, trees, different flowers, and some more bears. So we ended up making a second batch, so I halved it, then I made the other half of the batch. So there's all those. We're going to package those up, put those away, and that's that. I had a little bit of the Heath bar crunched up, I forget what they're called, Heath bites left. I had exactly half a bag left, so I made a half a batch of Heath bar dough. That's all that's left. And I have those in the oven now because I wanted to use it up. I had everything out. Everything was dirty. Might as well get it done. So I'll have about 2.5 dozen of those cookies also. Okay, I am going to do one more thing before I call it a night while everything's getting done baking. I am going to make my Pizzelle batter because that needs to be in the refrigerator at least 24 hours, but you can keep it in there a couple days. Excuse me. Empty. Because you really want those flavors to really marry and meld together. So I figure I'm going to make it tonight, and then Doug will probably sit for me on Tuesday night. I'm not sure what we have going on Tuesday night. Oh, we're supposed to go carol, but just a really little quick 4-song thing for someone who had an operation. Adam's looking at me like, what? We are? Mr. Bonin.
I'm doing that too?
You can. Anybody can. It's a pop-up carol night. Anyway, I'll talk to him about that later. So we will have time probably Tuesday night to make the pizzelles. And like I said, I make the batter. Doug makes the pizzelles. And I have a machine that my mom bought me when I got married. And recently, about 2 months ago, I guess, when we went to Lancaster, in the thrift store, they had a Pizzelle maker, exact same brand as mine, but instead of making 2 larger Pizzelles, it makes 4 mini ones. It was brand new, no box, but brand new. You can tell no one ever used it. It was 5. I saw that. I wasn't worried about it. It was, they know this is real life and we're cooking. It was $5. So I grabbed it and Doug's like, why do we need another pizzelle maker? I'm like, check it out. And I opened it up and showed him. He's like, that's cool. So we're gonna try it, see what happens. Maybe we'll have both machines going. Maybe I'll have Adam on one and Doug on one. I don't know, we'll see. And maybe I'll be making some other kind of cookie. So that's that. Let's get this pizzelle batter made. Shut up. Okay, so to make the pizzelle batter, the first thing you need is a dozen eggs. You heard me, folks. A whole dozen eggs. We're gonna beat the eggs very well until they are all nice and creamy colored. Then we're gonna add the sugar.
You think about it?
Okay, let's turn that off. Now that my eggs are nice and beaten, I'm going to gradually add in the sugar while it's beating. And then I'm going to add in 2 cups of oil. I am using avocado oil. Mine is refined cold pressed, so it's a neutral oil. It has no flavor. You just have to be careful of your brands because they will have a very distinct flavor. We're gonna beat, and then I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of anise extract. And then we're gonna beat that until it's smooth. Then we're gonna add in 4 cups of flour, a little bit at a time. So here we go. And once again, I'm just gonna scrape it down and give it a good mix by hand. And our dough is done. I'm gonna put it in a bowl, cover it, and put it in the fridge. Minimum of overnight, maximum of a couple days. This will probably be in my fridge for about 48 hours, and that for me is perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna transfer it to this bowl so I can put a lid on it. You can see how thick it is, and honestly, it's going to get thicker as it sits in the fridge. And Tuesday night, we will finish it off. You'll probably see that video, I don't know, on Thursday. Trying to still come up with some Vlogmas ideas, my friends. We're nearing the end, although Kim and Edie and Sandy and I were talking, and some people stop Vlogmas on Christmas. Some people go the whole month of December. I mean, honestly, guys, Christmas is not over until January 6th. So we are going to go, we decided as a team, the entire month of December. I might take a day or 2 off, though. Honestly, just to spend it with the family without a camera in my hand. So there is our dough. Just gonna put a lid on it and put it in the fridge, and you'll see us finish it in a couple days. So my friends, I am ending this vlog here, this weekend vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time spending your weekend with us. As I'm sitting here cleaning up the kitchen, I'm watching Kim's video from today, her spritz cookies. I just started it, and hers is so different than mine. She has cinnamon in her batter and cream cheese. So this is really, really cool that, you know, I got to see Jason's. His is pretty similar to mine. And now I get to see Kim's, which is totally different. So I'm going to go finish watching that because I'm anxious to see how hers come out. I bet they're delicious with cream cheese in them. My cookies are not sweet. They are not a really sweet cookie at all. They're more of a butter cookie, and oh my gosh, dipped in tea. If you're a dunker, they are absolutely delicious. So anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy Kim's video, clean up this mess I have in the kitchen, and get ready to start my week. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. It is crunch time. So I will be back with you all I don't know. Well, Tuesday I have to be. I don't know what I'm going to do on Tuesday yet. I have to look at my schedule, but I think what I had isn't going to work out. So that's when we throw in a full day of eating. So my friends, I'll leave a couple videos linked here for you to enjoy, and I will see you all in my next video.